It's time to get real. Get real with the Debbie G. Here we go. Debbie, Georgia, NNI. Good morning, Debbie.
Hey, Debbie.
Good morning, Ron and Dave. So good to be with you on this Friday. And yes, thank goodness it's Friday. So to get real going into the weekend, here's a life skill tip for everyone to start practicing now. Remember, we always say in life coaching, practice makes permanent, right? Practice makes permanent instead of practice makes perfect. Okay,
I knew that.
Here it is. Respond rather than react.
Ooh, I like it.
Respond rather than react. So why do I say that? Because as you can see on social media, what's happening, people are dividing up and, taking pot shots at each other on social media and different platforms and really, really hurting each other and threatening each other. It's just terrible. And it's all from reaction. It's all from people reacting very quickly with their emotions high, not thinking what it's doing to them. People are actually starting to lose their jobs because they're posting things and unwilling to take it down, and people are screenshotting it and sending it off to their employers and things of that nature. It's very dangerous. People are reacting. If you respond rather than react, you won't have any regrets, pretty much.
And
We just had a firefighter here in town that was fired for a very inflammatory
I didn't know
post.
that. Really?
It just happened. I mean, it was like yesterday or today. But, yeah, and I always used to caution people, all right, you're angry, you're writing a fiery email. Now that you've written it, delete it and start over.
Yeah, and do that 3 times, and then usually you're right about the 4th one. Now, here's the thing, and I want to make clear on this, bring clarity to this. I am not a professional. Debbie G, Debbie Georgiana, Georgia with the NNI. Here's the thing. She's a professional. She's a coach. I am not. But here, I'll give you a little bit of advice regarding the social media. Get off of it.
Exactly.
That's the best way to avoid messing it up or being angry. Just get off of it. Here's the thing. It's not like oxygen. You don't have to have it. I know you think you have to have it, but you don't. You can survive without it. It's nutty, but you could.
Right. Well, no, you're spot on. Actually, I've been telling people for the past couple days, remove yourself from social media immediately, just for a while. Just stay, and just don't get into the food fight. It is not good what's happening, and people are blocking each other. People are losing friends very quickly. Friends, Facebook friends, but they're losing people quickly. I mean, it's just, it's not of God when you're going in that direction and you're just hurting people because you have the ability to hit a couple keystrokes and send it off and no one can defend themselves. So it's really ugly. And so it goes back to the principle that we can all use, and we can use this in our homes, with our families, with our friends, to really respond rather than react. And when we do that, we take time to think about what could happen 10 steps down the road. If you react, there's no thinking about it. You're just high on emotion and you're going with that. And the demons know how to capitalize on emotion. They do. They know how to really wreak havoc. So you want to respond. Well, how do you respond rather than react? You take a breath. You give yourself a quick time out. Like you said, Ron, write the email and then rip it up. Do whatever you got to do, but give yourself time away from the situation, and your guardian angel will help you, hopefully, to be able to make the good choice for yourself so you don't have any regrets. But that would be my major life skill tip today, because it's just not good what's happening, and it's how do I say this? It's going to get to the point where we're going to have 2, major camps, and they're not going to be liking each other at all. I mean, dare I say, they're going to be hating each other, and that's when it becomes very hard to live in this world.
Well, and
we sure see that.
Yeah, but also to that point, by every description of a Christian, we belong to neither one of those camps, because we can't be in a place where we hate anybody. We've got to serve both sides of that camp. We have to serve both of those camps, because our job is to bring people to Christ. And so with that in mind, Debbie, look, people are feeling overwhelmed. I feel it. I mean, it's one big news story after the next. It seems like there's a dark cloud over us, and as soon as you get to kind of rise up to take that breath that you talked about, it's another news story. It's another big violent act. How do we as Christians live in the midst of that peace that the scripture says surpasses all understanding? How do we find that peace in the midst of this oppression?
It's a really good question, and also observation of what we have to live in, right? This fishbowl, this this thing called the world, life. I think we have to really spend quality time with Jesus, adoring Jesus in the most holy Eucharist. Stay close to Jesus, stay connected. Grab your family members where two or more are gathered. You know, we know the scripture verse, so he is present. And so it's very important we stay rooted and grounded in prayer. And we've got to maintain that peace, hope, love, and joy. Because we have to, as best we can, go out there and be mini Christs out there in the world to help others see the light. Because people are living in darkness. They are blinded by all this. They are caught up completely in emotion, which is so dangerous when you do that. And it just would be great if we could be out there helping people like, missionary territory.
Yeah, I love it. And look, here's the thing. In this part, everything you said is so scripture-based. Thank you for that. This is not. Have a bowl of ice cream, too. I'm just saying. It helps. It helps. I'm not kidding.
Like,
everything is bad,
saying.
and you do all the Christian stuff, and then you have a bowl of ice cream, and bam, you're good. Thank you,
That'll
Debbie
keep you at
Georgiani.
peace.
Get real, baby. Get real with Debbie G.
That's
Awesome.
right. Thanks, guys.
Love it.
Thanks,
Thank you, Debbie.
We'll
Have a
hear
great
you at
weekend.
noon today with Take Two.
Sounds great. See you then.
Have a great day.